toys and the players. Steps, 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 steps to my true self. Steps, steps, steps to my true self. In honor and reverence for life, I manage my thoughts, emotion, energy, and mind. I gently walk through time on the ladder of impermanence game. Personalities of self must disintegrate. Poof, poof, end of one cycle, another one creates. In the shattering personalities, fate, life and death game. In the steps to my true self play. Building new cells in the brain. Polarize the mind to create. My intellect caught to the truth of this situation. I break down the walls of instinctual self-preservation. Liberating the mind, my energy, climb my perception. Rise through the dimension outline. I self-realize. Steps, 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 steps to my true self. 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 Steps to my true self. Layers of self on each planes of existence. It's a relay race of self-realization. Each step of the ladder, letting go of the other. Dying to the old to be born anew. A ladder manifesting the different use. Pass the baton to the next self in queue. Each self must do what it do, must run its own race true to get to the next place where the next aspect self awaits you. The great I am is the gate, equipped to man to the fabric of Maya. Ignorance, my ego, as a step to my true self teacher, awaiting the real truth seekers. Steps, 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 yes, in stillness. I'm focusing on the eye, holding my awareness with utter reverence, devotion, and attention. Steps, 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 steps to my true self. Steps to my true self. Inward, inward journey, here I come. Inward journey, here I come. Shattering illusion, I'm leaving none. I'm shedding my outer layers, the tricksters and the players. Steps, 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 steps to my true self. Steps to my true self. Steps, 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 steps to my true self. Yeah, steps to my true self. This the mission we on. What mission you on? What mission are you on? We gotta take the steps to your true self. We on a mission, self-rescue. A mission that we're on. Yeah, we're on a mission, self-rescue. Yes, welcome, 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 and thank you for joining me today. I am very excited that you took the time to join me today. So today, our focus is going to be on how to connect with the self-soul, how to arise the Supreme Teacher within. And so let's open up with our salutation to the Self-Supreme. I am Primalite, prepared for the world with this self-identity as Auset, Aten. I am the Liberator, and I advocate for all selves. Know that I am here for anyone who seek to know the truth, who seek guidance into the steps to liberating yourself from ignorance liberating yourself from this dream duality existence. Hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. Hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. Hail to the transparent light. Hail to the light without beginning nor end. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to the primal light. Hail to myself, supreme self, primal light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I bow to the primal teacher. I bow to the great supreme wisdom. I bow to the eternal truth. I bow to the eternal self. I bow to the great supreme wisdom within. I bow to the great supreme truth within. I bow to the great supreme intelligence within. I bow to the great supreme teacher within. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to the primal light. Hail to the primal light, our self supreme Aten Ra. Hail, hail to our next primal light self, self manifest. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to our next primal light self, the unmanifest. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to our supreme self on the next level, the void self manifest. Hail, hail, hail to our next supreme self, the void baby self unmanifest. Hail, hail to our next supreme self, the void unified non-dual, the void self unmanifest. Hail, hail, hail. So our next self supreme on the next level is the that which has no name, that can't be explained. Hail, hail to our self supreme. Hail, hail, hail to our supreme self. Hail, hail, hail to the unified non-dual, one true, pure, primalite self. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to the primal lights. So, to open up, we are going to continue with our vibration. And so, we want to seal within ourselves. I am primal light. I am the true light. And so, let's begin with the first vibration. And now we will begin with the second vibration. Again. Can we do awesome? Awesome. Awesome. One more time. Awesome. Awesome. So, welcome again. And so, to really take the steps to your true self, to really get to know yourself, you have to call within yourself. So, you have to come to the realization that you are the fragmented baby self of the soul, that called the baby self, called the spirit. You are animating the body, and you are sleeping, and the mind has cocooned you. You're not in your real self. The mind has cocooned you and made an avatar of you with its magnetic energy. And you're exploring the world as this avatar. Now, that is the duality. So you must bring yourself from this duality to non-duality. So how do you do that? You first come into what? That self-realization, that you are the self-supreme, that you have created this dream. You are a participant in your own dream. No one is doing this stuff to you. You are doing this all by yourself. But all of yourselves who do not know that you are all one self. You have fragmented and cloned yourself and have entered inside of your dream to play with all yourselves in disguise. You cannot recognize yourself, and yourselves cannot recognize you. Why? Because all of the selves inside of the dream, they're wearing an avatar. They're wearing an avatar and they do not know the self. This is the reason why. So what you have to do, the whole of this is all about that you have to take off this cloak, this avatar cloak, this mind cloak, this God being that you are. You have to now drop it and just return to being your real and true self. I know that they have been programming you and telling you all kinds of things. And right now, they are obsessing the world with shadow work. Don't follow them with their shadow work, because your self-spirit is under the shadow of the mind. The mind is always going to trick you. You want to go to your light. You want to follow, go find in your self-soul and make connection with it. You don't want to be going in no shadow. You're just going to get lost there. Find the light, which is your self-soul, and anchor yourself in that light. Anchor yourself down so nothing can move you. Myself, I am anchored and secure in the self, in myself supreme. Yeah. So there's nothing that can come right now and move me and shatter me from this. Nothing can come and uproot me. I am so anchored into myself supreme. You want to anchor yourself into your soul and make that supreme teacher within rise up to pull this ego off of you. Take off this cloak. Only the supreme teacher within can take this ego cloak off of you. No one can do this but the supreme teacher. No one can do this but you. You have the baton in your hand. We're on a relay race of self-realization. You now have to take this baton and run your distance. By all you have to do is call within your self-soul so that the supreme teacher will rise up to take this ego off of you. You just have to spend time in self-devotion to yourself. This what, and so today we're going to be doing mostly music, and because all the music have the words that you want to say to your self-soul and to the supreme teacher within to rise up. And the way that the self is feeling, I have captured it into these songs. They have helped me. I wrote these songs when I was going through the process. And so like if I were writing these songs right now, I would use different words and different, like I know the truth of many things. I'm like anchored and secure in it. When I was writing these songs, I did not know. I was just going from what I was feeling, but I was able to capture the essence of what I wanted to say. So, and it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. So I am offering it as a gift to you. So the next one is going to be that we're going to play right now. It's called The Mightiest Warrior. Steps to my true self. Okay. Yeah. Mightiest Warrior. Okie dokie. Let's play that one. mighty warrior. Up, mighty warrior. Up. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. He who conquers ego self is the mightiest warrior. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Ego self. I must save myself or I can help somebody else. I must save myself or I can help somebody. I'm waiting for you. Up.
Rise up, gotta wake
Life
up.
is waiting on you.
Wake up.
Up, mighty warrior.
Up. The great I am, rise up.
He who conquers himself. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. He who conquers ego self is the mightiest warrior. I'm looking for you. Up, mighty warrior. Up. I'm looking for you. Ego self. Fear holds you in captive, and yet you think that you are free.
Yes, stand up.
Mask and illusion. Oh, you pull me down. I carried such a heavy load. Struggle with you on my back, though you treated me so cruel. Still, I walked the road with you. I even went to hell. Thought I could save yourself. I forgot about my own. As the journey comes to a close, I concur. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Gotta conquer the ego self. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior.
Rise up.
He who conquers ego self is the mightiest warrior. I must save myself or I can have somebody else. He who conquers ego self is the mightiest warrior. I'm looking for you. Up.
Mighty warrior.
Life is waiting on you.
Up.
Hero lost in his ego bleeds, too consumed in the needs of his greed. Remnants of his defeat, so one by one his warriors lead. Put all your trust in lies and deceit, waiting for a savior to come to relief. Trapped in drug poison grief, mental prison can't find no relief. Break the spell, mask as your help. Unlearn life lesson, repeat itself. Humble calf, suck the most. Nigga gotta do the work for self to be healed. Mind, body, spirit, soul. Gotta be whole, gotta be whole. Join in union with self. Join in union with supreme as one. Mightiest warrior I stand. I must save myself or I can help somebody else. Balance the self, yeah.
Rise up, self. Sleeping
Conquer the
self.
ego
It's time
self.
to wake up. It's time to rise up.
Conquer the ego self.
Take off your clothes of illusion. Yeah.
You gotta conquer the ego
Turn
self.
to your true self.
Conquer the ego self. Lose all desires and attachment. Conquer the ego self. Conquer
Take off
the
your
ego
clothes.
self. Up, mighty warrior. Up, Gotta conquer the ego self.
Up, up.
Conquer the ego self. Gotta conquer the ego self. Conquer the ego self.
Time to wake up.
Join union with the true self. You gotta conquer the ego self. Join union with the true self.
Up, up.
Balance and harmony within. Union as one.
Yes, yes, yes. What you gotta do? You've got to castrate this ego. That's what you've got to do. So through the songs, I am literally telling you all that you have to do. So you just have to. So the next song now is The Heart of My Soul. Just remember that you have to do this. No one else can do it for you. Yeah, all right, you got to do it. The baton is in your hand. It's your time to run the race now. It's your time to run. Ready, set, what? Go. Yeah. You want to go connected into yourself. So,
sitting in the heart of my soul. Yeah, I'm sitting in the heart of my soul. Immersed in the light, connecting the source, healing energy, infinite soul creator.
yeah.
Like a fetus in the rim, sitting in the heart of my soul, healing
Connect with your
energy.
soul now, yeah?
I am free. I am free. Yeah.
Soul is the real
Sitting in
self.
the heart of my soul.
Sit in the heart of your soul, yeah?
Sitting in the heart of my soul. That's I got to be home. In the heart of my soul.
Go find your
In
soul,
stillness,
yeah?
let it ecstasy flow.
In the heart
In the heart of my soul. Just let me sit for a while.
In the heart of
And then I gotta get back on the road of life. I gotta do what I say I do. I can't break my bond with you.
Yeah, make a vow to yourself, yeah?
Oh, it feels so good to be home. Oh, so ecstatic to be home. In the heart of my soul.
Yeah.
And this is true liberation. Sitting in the heart of my soul. Oh, 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 oh.
In the heart of my soul.
Connecting to source. Sitting in the heart of my soul. Connecting to source. Listen to the sound of voice. Free from limitation. This is true liberation. Sitting in the heart of my soul. Sitting in the heart of my soul. Immersed into the source of my existence. True self-devotion, yeah. Sitting in the heart of my soul. Immersed in the light. Sitting in the heart of my soul. Immersed in the light. I am free. I am free. Shower of energy rain on me. Shower of energy rain on me. Open my eyes, open my eyes, open my eyes and make me see it. Heal my wounds, my brokenness, yeah. I'm tired. Let me rest for a while. the darkness, freeing my demons, back to the memory of wholeness, yeah. And this is true liberation, sitting in the heart of my soul.
Primal life.
Cause when the world is caving in on me, sometimes I feel I can't go on. There you are, pushing me on, pushing me on, pushing me on.
Self-supreme. Primal life.
Soul is a real self, yeah.
There you are,
Self-supreme.
holding me out,
Primal life.
holding me, holding me, holding me out, holding me out. Infinite soul
is holding you up always,
shine your
always.
light through the
Wanting you to be successful in your journey.
pushing me on.
Ego,
Pushing me down, pushing me on.
connect with your soul.
Shine your energy through my soul.
Self-supreme.
Showering, nurturing my tree so I can grow. Shine your light through the void. We're merging, we're merging, we're merging, we're merging as one. We're merging, we're merging, we're merging, we're merging as one. Yeah. Sitting in the heart of my soul, feels so good to be on. Immersed in the light,
Self-supreme. Primal life.
connecting to source. Sitting in the heart of my soul, free from limitation. And this is true liberation. Sitting in the heart of my soul. Oh, 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 oh. Sitting in the heart of my soul. 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 In the heart of my soul.
In the heart of my soul. Yes, yes. So what you gotta do? You gotta connect with your what? Your soul. Because why? Your soul is your real self. You have to anchor yourself down in there. Go sit in your soul. Put your hand in the heart self formation and sit in your soul. Go down in there, sit in yourself, soul, and feel renewed and feel enlightened, so that your supreme teacher will rise up from the void to take off this ego cloak off of you. Yes, it's time now for you to know your real and true self. It's time for you now to be in your true nature. So this next song is called Wake Up. I hope this is the right version that I am going to play. I never get a chance to check it out. One instant has turned into ages, imprisoned in the loop of the mind. Sleeping self, wake your backside up.
Sleep.
Wake up behind the mind.
Wake your backside up.
Ego is the false eye. How do you identify?
Say, are you gonna know you're in a dream
If you don't wake up, wake
Time
up.
to unify the self. Say, are you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up?
Time to
When
wake
you are
up.
sleeping,
Hail
you
to the
know
Most
you are
High.
dreaming.
Welcome.
You don't
Thank
know
you for
you are
joining
dreaming
I and
until
I.
you wake up. Wake your backside up.
Time to
unify
wake up.
the
Wake your
self.
backside up.
Escape the loop of the imagination. Dream world,
Dream
dream creation. Say, wake your backside up.
Today we're doing devotions and
Wake your
songs to the soul.
backside up.
Everything that I
How
say
you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up? Time to
is in the
unify
song.
the
Everything that
self.
I need to
How
say
you
are
gonna
all
know
in the
you're
songs.
in a dream if you don't wake up? When you are sleeping, do you know you are dreaming? Time to wake
You are
up.
dreaming until you wake up.
Escape the loop of imagination. Dream world,
Dream creation. Wake your backside up. Wake up.
Self is sleeping, obscure
Behind the mind, ego is the false eye. How do you identify?
Are you
Wake
gonna
your
know you're in a
backside
dream if you don't wake up?
Wake your backside
Are you
up.
gonna
Hail to
know
the
you're
Most
in a
High.
dream if you don't
Hail to the
wake
Primal
up?
light.
Time to wake up.
Wake your backside up. It's time to wake up. Wake your backside up. Thank
Time
you
to
for
unify
joining the
self.
I
It's
and
wake up
I.
time. This dream has to end
Sometime,
sometime.
yeah. Oh no, want to sleep forever. Wake up. Wake your backside
Time
up.
to unify the self.
Wake your backside up.
Say how you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up.
Wake
Time
up.
to unify the self. Say oh you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up. Time to wake up when you are sleeping. Do you know you are dreaming?
It's wake up time, yo.
You don't know you are dreaming until you wake up. Time to unify the self. Oh, you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up.
Time to wake up.
Oh, you gonna know you're in a dream if you don't wake up.
Rise
Your
up.
backside up. Wake your backside up. It's time to wake up.
Yes.
It's time to unify the self.
Yes, it's time to what? It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up from this dream, and it's time to unify yourself. So by now, through all the songs, you must know that your soul is what? Your real self. And you are the what? The baby self of the self soul. And why are you in this predicament? You are wearing a mind avatar. You are in the God being self. So now you have to take off your ego cloak and return to being your real and true self. This is so simple, but the mind has confused everyone in the world what the problem is. Now they are encouraging one to do shadow work. Don't follow them. Go connect with yourself, soul. Go in the light. Yourself has always been non-duality. Just the spirit is the duality that has to return back to non-duality. You have to do it within yourself and pass the baton to the next self. You are running a relay race of self-realization. And so all of these songs I will be doing today have helped me through this journey. I wrote all these songs when I was going through this process, and I would sing these songs over and over and over. But now I don't remember, all the sequence of the words. But when I was going through this process, I wrote them and they helped me out a lot. Now I have better and correct words of how I can express myself. Back then I didn't, so I used the words that I knew, and it turned out to be okay, to be just fine. So now our next song is going to be Soul, I Honor You. So because we want to honor ourselves, want to honor your soul, because this give light and give energy to your soul, because many ones are believing that someone needs to save them and the person does all the work. No, it's self-responsibility. Each self have a responsibility, and each self is as important as the other self. The soul cannot function without the spirit self. So the spirit self, because is it the self of the soul, the baby of the soul, it has to pass the baton, do what it's supposed to do, and pass the baton back onto the soul, so the soul can now connect with it and being unified with itself, with its baby self. So every aspect of the self is very important and have a destiny and a role to play. You must play your role, so that because the soul needs you. Because many one, they're praying for all these things. It is just useless words going. You just have to connect with your soul and do what you're supposed to do, because you need to do what you need to do for the soul. The soul has to do what it has to do for you. This is the partnership, because if it wasn't like this, the soul would have left this dream already. Yeah, but the soul cannot leave without the spirit. You have no idea how traumatic this journey, this duality has been for the self soul. All of the deities, all of the gods constantly taking the soul into themselves and using it for their light and beating up the souls and all of these things, because the soul does not have any mind attached to it. When you connect with your self soul, it uses the mind that you have. So the soul is the non-duality. Yeah. And so the gods them traumatize the soul. So I just want to say this. So that's why you have to want the liberation for yourself, so that you can get your soul out of this bondage and your soul will get so happy. So let's listen to this tune. It's called, so I actually have two versions of it. One is called I Honor You, and the next one is called Soul I Honor You. So let's do this one first. Okay, hold on. We're starting not at the top.
As I journey through this world, not knowing who I am, tell me about you, soul, I want to know. So I sat in stillness and I waited for my soul.
Connect with your soul. Your soul is your real self.
Gracefully, with reverence, I surrender to the call, doing whatever is required, whatever at all.
Yes, soul, I honor you.
All that life brings, joyfully live, surrender to the divine will. So I silence the outer world like a seed. I anchor to the ground, incubating. I'ma stay still, quiet, trust the unknown. I self-realize.
Who am I? How did I come
My
into
soul
being?
dance frivolously in childlike play. My soul dance frivolously in childlike play. My soul I honor today.
Soul, I
Soul, I
honor
honor you. Soul, I honor you.
I honor you.
Soul, I honor you. Soul, I honor you. Soul, I honor you. I'm in utter devotion and gratitude, mesmerized by your every beauty. I'm subdued in constant awe, so amazed. I see me in every face, such intricate sequence and design, details sublime. What astounding architecture, mysteriously complex. To the minutest mechanism, you baffle the intellect. I'm in utter devotion and gratitude, utter reverence, but amazing game on the play of time.
Soul, I honor you.
And my soul dance frivolously in childlike play. My soul dance frivolously in childlike play. I'm in utter devotion and gratitude. I honor you. articulate. I'm in utter gratitude. With reverence I pursue. How do I hold awareness in waking and sleeping moments? Tell me about the soul, creator, source. I'm devoted to know what is my ultimate nature. Who am I? How does spirit grow? How can I be in union? I want to grow. How do I do so? I want to be free. Please guide me. Divine will be done. Complete unconditional surrender to the divine. Focus my attention only on the I. I become effortless. Remain quietly alert. My geometry I align. Turn my body into a shrine. The ladder of self I climb. To know the ultimate true sublime. I trust and accept the divine will. Self-inquiry. I self-surrender. I. This. Thine will be done. Thine will be done. Thine will be done.
All I honor you.
And my soul dance frivolously and shine like flame. My soul dance frivolously and shine like flame. Soul I honor you. Soul I honor you. My soul dance frivolously and shine like flame. My soul dance frivolously and shine like flame. So I honor you.
Soul, I honor you.
I am established into beingness. I am being into the I amness. I am subtle. I am already complete. I am beyond death. I was never born, neither will I die. I am limitless. I am boundless. I am one with the ultimate reality. I am centered in my core. I am one with the ultimate truth. I am the ultimate truth. I am one with the ultimate truth and the whole universe. I merge with true self. I am the love of beingness. I am alert. I am attentive. I abide in the self. My consciousness is the whole universe. All of consciousness is myself. I am that I am. Dance frivolously and shine like flame. My soul dance frivolously and shine like flame. Soul I honor you. Soul I honor you.
Yes, you must take time to honor your soul. You must take time. Yeah, thank you. You must take time to devotion unto yourself, because your soul has always been there, taking care of you, looking out for you. Every time you're in a bind, your soul has always been there, trying to make the way for you. And so what would who do the people in the world give credit to? They give credit to the gods, those duality beings. Those duality beings are all about chaos. They do not want anything right to happen for you. They are the supreme ego, and they only want what's for themselves. Yeah, which means you as their servant, being enslaved unto them, and you're making vows unto them when you're and giving your soul away. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, and that's why you have to give honor to your soul. And that's why all these songs have been so instrumental to me, because it really got me through some really tough and dark times when I did not know myself, when I did not know who I was, and when I was still confused, because the mind is always trying to make confusion. Even though I was having a lot of experience, I still was confused. And then when the Self Supreme came, exactly, when the Self Supreme came, Primalite, and gave me the words, I am that has no name, I am that can't be explained. And then I started chanting that, and I was stabilizing myself. And this is the reason why you have to say these affirmations, because when you keep chanting them, you are stabilizing yourself into your supreme self. So you must do this. And so let's move on to the next song. Well, I could do the next version. I honor you, soul, because I kind of like that vibe. And then we could do Over the Heart of My Soul. What do you think? Thumbs up if you want to hear and Soul, I honor you, but in a different version. Just slightly different, same beat and everything. All right, let's play it and see.
I am in command of the commandment, command. I am in command of the commandment, command. I seek to know my true self. I seek to know my consciousness and the origin of consciousness. I merge into my consciousness. I meditate with full faith into the Guru. I have full trust in my Guru consciousness with utter conviction. What is the cause of my existence, along with the appearance of the world with it? How was I prior to the existence of my beingness? Please clear all my doubts. With utter and full devotion to my Guru consciousness, please dispel all my fears. I need to have clear knowing of everything. Thank you. My soul says, let's play and shine like clay. My soul, I honor you today. Soul, I honor you. 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 Soul, I command. I command it, don't let it be. I am the ultimate reality. I am the ultimate reality. I am that.
Yeah, Eastern Fusion.
And my soul stands frivolously and shine like clay. My soul stands frivolously and shine like clay. I'm in utter devotion and gratitude. I honor you. I am in command of the commandment, command. I command, man, command. I command, so let it be. So it is. I am confident. I am established in beingness. I am being into the I amness. I am subtle. I am still. I am already complete. I am the love of beingness. I am calm and composed. I am alert. I am attentive. I am centered in my core. I am beyond death. I was never born, neither will I die. I am fearless. I am formless. I am timeless. I am boundless. I am limitless. I merge with true self. I abide in the self. I am that I am.
So I honor you.
Dance frivolously and childlike play.
So I honor
Dance
you.
frivolously and childlike play.
Yes, gotta honor your soul, yeah? Love upon your soul. Soul vibes today. We're chanting some soul
Dance
vibes.
frivolously and childlike play.
You want to get your soul to work for you. Yeah, you have to love upon yourself, love upon your soul, connect with your soul. Soul is your real self.
I am quiet, I am still. The actions performed by the body mind does not affect me. I rise above pain, pleasure, fear. I embrace consciousness. I am one with consciousness. I am free and vast. I am the eternal, ever-existing principle. I am infinite and boundless. I am one with the ultimate reality. I am one with the ultimate truth. I am the ultimate truth. I am one with the ultimate truth and the whole universe. My consciousness is the whole universe. All of consciousness is myself. I am that I am. I am that.
Soul, I honor you. Yes, connect with your soul. Honor your soul. Honor your soul. Soul is the real self. Soul is the real self. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. Unity. We're moving from duality to non-duality. And everyone must do their share of the work. There is no freeloaders in this self. Everyone has a destiny to perform. All the freeloaders will not rise up. But if you take responsibility that you are the supreme, then you will rise up in the non-dual world. So I honor you. So before we do our final piece, I call the Supreme Teacher Within Self. We're going to do that as a meditation. I have two more that I would like to share. One is called self-awareness and one is called I Can Be. I think I'll do, well, let me start both of and see which one is good for now. So I don't remember. I'll see. Let's see this one.
I can be that I will to be. I am training my mind. I can be that I will
distancing yourself from this dream.
I am confident in me. I am strong.
Yes, you must have confidence in yourself. Stand up to this ego.
I am listening to my higher wisdom. I am listening to my higher truth. That I am that I will to be. I'm in harmony. I am still. I am liberated. I am sovereign. Immortal being, I am energy, I am universal in me. I am that I am that I am everything that I need to know. I will know every word I need to speak will come to me. Whatever I ask, I will receive. I take refuge in the Creator's grace, immerse in energy, I sustain. I am that I am.
Yes, yes, yes. So this song is just telling you that you can achieve this task. The mind is going to put up a fight. Listen to me, stand up to your mind. Your mind is going to bring doubt. It is going to bring fear, and it's going to offer you things of this world. You want to denounce everything that this is a dream existence, and you want nothing of this dream. Just want to return to being your real and true self, because the mind knows that you're figuring out that it is the problem. It is the one that has been hiding under the cloak and deceiving you, making you thinking that you are it, you know? So now that you are coming out from under the obscurity and shadows of the mind, you will illuminate yourself and return to being your real and true self. I want to thank you very much for joining me in this light, giving honor to the self soul. Know that the soul is very important, because they have made the soul like it's so insignificant in the world, because they did not want us to know that the soul is our real self. So I want to say right now that we are going to do I Call and my Supreme Teacher Within, the Self Soul. I have not listened to this video. I didn't get a chance to listen to it in a while, So I don't know if it's the correct one, but I hope it is. So I am about to play it. So before I do that, I want to again give honor and reverence to all of our Supreme Selves who is in alignment to bring balance to this world. And so, hail, 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 hail to our primal light self, Aten Ra. Hail to our primal light self, manifest. Hail to our primal light self, the unmanifest. Hail, 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 hail to ourselves on the next level, the void self manifest. Hail, 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 hail to our next self, the void baby self unmanifest. Hail, hail, hail to our unified non-dual void self unmanifest. Hail, hail, hail to our self-supreme self, that which has no name, that can't be explained. And this is the level I am at right now. I don't know if there's more selves coming after this one, but hail, hail, hail to our one true, the one most high, our self supreme. Hail, hail to the primal lights. So as you can see, there's so many selves that you have to get to. So that's why you want to be on the journey right now to connecting with the first self that you have right here, the non-dual self, your self soul, so that you can make connection on every level of this existence with all of your non-dual selves. We're not talking about those duality ones who don't know themselves. Non-dual selves. So all of ourselves is moving into alignment, moving into balance, moving into harmony for self-unification. Hail, hail, hail to the primal light. Now we will share screen and do this. Okay, hold on. All is myself and I alone exist. Hail to the primal light. I awake my supreme teacher chant
will begin right after the introduction. Please listen with an earphone. Sit in a lotus position. Thank you. So, how to awake the Supreme Teacher within? Everything that you need is within you. Don't search for anything outside of yourself. Trust nothing. Believe me, trust nothing. Everything is illusionary and is deception. Trust nothing outside of yourself. You were encoded with everything inside. They are in dormancy stage, sleeping. You have to awake them up. So the Supreme Teacher is asleep inside of your soul, the self. So this is the reason why you cannot give your soul, your light to anyone. It is your real self and it is your light. Because if you give your light away, you stay in darkness and you will not be able to illuminate yourself. And you will not be able to know truth because the Supreme Teacher will not be able to rise up to guide you and to teach you. So, how to awake the Supreme Teacher? This is what you want to say. I call, I call, I call. I call on the great Supreme Teacher within me.
Aten Supreme intelligence within. I call on my supreme truth from within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. I seek my truth for my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth for my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth for my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my truth for my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my truth from my great supreme teacher within. I seek my truth from my great supreme teacher within. I awake my supreme intelligence. I awake my supreme wisdom within. I awake my supreme teacher within. I call on the primal light. I call on the true light. I call on the light throughout the ages, that transparent light. I call on the light without beginning or end. I call, I call, I call. I call on the primal light. I call, I call, I call. I call on the primal light, self supreme. Aten Aten.
I seek refuge. I seek refuge. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the true light. I seek refuge in the light throughout the ages. That transparent light, the light without beginning or end. I seek refuge. I seek refuge. I seek refuge in the primal light. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I seek refuge in the self supreme. Seek refuge in the self supreme. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I call, I call, I call. I call, I call, I call. I call on the primal light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I call on myself supreme, self supreme, Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I call, I call, I call. I call, I call, I call. I call on the great supreme wisdom within. I call on the great supreme wisdom within. I call, I call, I call. I call, I call, I call. I call on my great supreme intelligence within. I call on my great supreme intelligence within. I call on my supreme truth from within. I call on my supreme truth from within. Aten Ra. I call on my great supreme teacher within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I seek my truth from my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth from my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth from my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my truth from my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my truth from my great supreme teacher within. I seek my truth from my great supreme teacher within. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I awake my supreme intelligence within. I awake my supreme intelligence within.
I awake my supreme wisdom within. I awake my supreme wisdom within. Rise, supreme teacher within. I awake my supreme teacher within. I awake my supreme teacher within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I call on my great supreme wisdom within. I call on my great supreme wisdom within. I call on my great supreme intelligence within. I call on my great supreme intelligence within. I call on my supreme truth from within. I call on my supreme truth from within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I seek my truth from my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my truth from my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth from my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my truth from my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth from my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my truth from my great supreme teacher within. I seek my truth from my great supreme teacher within. Aten Ra. My great supreme intelligence within. I call on my supreme truth from within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. I call on my great supreme teacher within. Aten Ra. I seek my truth from my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth for my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my truth for my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my truth for my great supreme intelligence within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my supreme truth from within. I seek my truth from my great supreme teacher within. I seek my truth from my great great supreme teacher within. I awake my supreme intelligence. I awake my supreme wisdom within. I awake my supreme teacher within. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. Aten Ra. I am Primalite, prepared for the world with the identity Auset, daughter of the Self-Supreme, Primalite. I am the liberator and advocate for all souls. So are you. You are Primalite. You are baby Primalite. Seek your truth from within. Seek nothing outside of yourself. Call on nothing outside of yourself. Everything is within you, entranced and sleeping. Call to wake it up. Thank you so much for joining me. I bow to you in love, in light, and in truth. All is myself, and I alone exist. Hail to the primal light. Please share. Balance to the world. Yes. Thank you. I'll see you at the next sunrise. See you at the next sunrise.